Today, sadly, it's a great day, but sadly, we're losing a very key team member today. Key team member to what we do, and this team member is not on our staff. In fact, they've never received a paycheck, but they've worked in this organization for over 15 years, probably a little closer to 16 years. They've been a part of this organization, and some of you may not even know this person's name because they work behind the scenes. And this lady has been serving in Wombaland for 16 years. And I'm not bringing it up today because she was my son's teacher, but she was my son's teacher in Wombaland. And some of you have heard me talk about Mr. Richard. Mr. Richard is a lawyer that works for our church, and Miss Jan is Mr. Richard's boss. And for 8 years, he's been serving under Miss Jan in the 2-year-olds. And he wrote me this email this week. Listen to this. This is what he said. He said, it's been such a privilege to work in Wombaland for Jan for the last 8 years. She is so amazing with children. I learned so much from her. When we get the new children, sometimes they're a bit scared of the new environment until they meet Miss Jan. She has a way with them that is almost like a supernatural ability to calm children. I learned very early in my time with Jan that this ministry was not just to 2-year-olds. It's really about the whole family, especially young mothers. Moms of 2-year-olds are often tired. They don't get a lot of rest. They don't get a lot of breaks. And they crave the spiritual nourishment that a North Point worship service brings. But a lot of them worry about leaving their precious children with strangers. Jan's greatest ministry, listen to this, is to give that mother the peace of mind that her children their child is in a loving and safe place in beneficial hands, so that that mom can focus on what she needs to get from the North Point worship service environment. Week after week, for so many years, hundreds and hundreds of families have been quietly blessed by this humble, talented servant of Jesus Christ. She is truly a treasure indeed. So, after over 800 Sundays, serving an average of 22-year-olds week after week after week, I would love for you to help me thank Jan Pitts, who's right here on the front row. Serve every bit of that. You guys can have a seat. We got a couple of things for you, and we're not trying to sell deep and wide. But we have Andy sign this book for you because you are such a big part of what this story is, and creating this church for people who were unchurched people who came. You know, you have children and people think, ooh, I got to get my kids in church. And you have created an environment, helped us from the very beginning create an environment in Wombaland. The other thing we got you is a big gift card to Connection, so you can take some of North Point with you. So thank you so much again for your service. We love you, and we love all that you've given to this church. Thank you so much. One more time for Jan. So awesome. We just couldn't let that go by. We have a great service planned for you.